You're watching Xavier University of Louisiana Athletics on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Good afternoon and welcome from inside the Convocation Center here in New Orleans. I'm Andrew Byer. Thank you for joining us for today's final regular season basketball matchup of the year between the Xavier Gold Rush and the visiting Paul Quinn Tigers. It is senior day here in the Convocation Center. Seniors and fifth-year players Brandon Green, TJ Jones, Xavier Reeves, Cameron Wells, and Brian White about to be honored in a pregame ceremony. So we are here to bring that to you before tip-off. Stay with us, and as soon as they start the ceremony, I will get out of the way and let you listen in to public address announcer Mr. Ty Green.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Convocation Center on the campus of Xavier University. Well, this afternoon we'll be honoring senior students from its basketball team along with the management of the team. So we're going to begin by honoring these players. First and foremost, our manager and outstanding statistician, Lachey Young. She's a double major in sociology and also political science. Next is Brian White, mass communication major. Our next senior is Brandon Green, business marketing. There he is, Brandon Green. Up next is Terrence Jones Jr. Sociology major. TJ. gentlemen, on November 16th, 2022 against Virginia Union University, Xavier Reed surpassed his 1,000th career point. Today, we would like to present him with his 1,000 career point basketball. Let's hear it for Xavier Reed. Xavier University of Louisiana Athletics and the men's basketball team is extremely proud to present you with this basketball for your 1,000 career points scored at Xavier University of Louisiana. We wish you the best of luck in the future. Once a gold rush, always a gold rush. Congratulations once again from the men's basketball team to you, Xavier Reed.
Nice little pregame ceremony there
For all of our seniors.
for the 5 seniors, 2 fifth-year players among them. Brandon Green, Brian White, TJ Jones, Cam Wells, and Xavier Reed, the transfer from Marymount, who, as you heard, got his 1,000th career point earlier this season, back in November, just his first season here with the Gold Rush as a grad transfer. One big group picture left for all those seniors, including the team manager. All the family in attendance tonight. A little bit of a sparse crowd this afternoon. This tip-off moved up, originally scheduled for 4 o'clock, but it is a a noon scheduled tip-off. We were a few minutes late because of the Senior Day ceremony. But due to the Endymion Parade here in New Orleans, the largest and most spectacular of all the carnival crews, and that is pretty close to the Xavier campus over on Carrollton and Canal Street. So they're going to have 5 more minutes of final warm-up here for the teams before we get going. So we'll take a small break and keep the video here, but we'll turn the audio off for just a moment and we'll be back about 1 minute before tip-off. Stay with us. You're watching Xavier University Basketball on the Xavier University YouTube channel. Welcome back from inside the Convocation Center. Paul Quinn Tigers taking on the Xavier Gold Rush. Paul Quinn comes in 13-7 on the year, 11-7 in the conference. They are ineligible for postseason play this year, so they will not make next weekend's Red River Athletic Conference men's basketball tournament. The Xavier Gold Rush are 19-7 on the year. They are 14-5 in conference, tied for second place with Texas A&M Texarkana, who they beat here at home 67-60 on Thursday night. Texarkana and Xavier sit one game behind LSU Shreveport. Gold Rush have won 6 in a row. They're 12-1 here at home on the season. Should be a good one here tonight. Getting ready for the starting lineups here. I'll go through the starters for the visitors first for you. A 6-foot senior guard from Houston, Texas, number 0, Henry Hampton. Well, I've given you one starter, and I'm going to back out and let the national anthem play back after the anthem right now. Well, my sincere apologies. That caught me off guard. So used to having a double-header action here, women's and men's game, and they only do the anthem for the first of the two games. So got the anthem for the men's game here tonight. Of course, the women will get a forfeit win over Paul Quinn. The reason there's no doubleheader today, Paul Quinn women's team had to end their season due to injuries. They did not have enough players to continue. So Xavier Gold Nuggets will advance to next weekend's Red River Athletic Conference tournament, as do the men. We'll talk a bit more about that later. So for Paul Quinn, starters, 6-foot senior guard, number 0, Henry Hampton. 6-foot senior guard, number 10, Stephen Tynes. 6'3" sophomore guard, number 12, Norris Williams. 6'6" sophomore forward, number 14, DeAndre Davis. And a 6'7" junior forward, number 30, Travion Shaw. Head coach is Brandon Espinoza. He's in his third season with the Tigers. Now let's turn it over again to public address announcer Mr. Ty Green for the Xavier starters here on Senior Day.
And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Xavier Gold Rush. Starting at forward, he's a 6'5" senior from Buford, Georgia, number 0, Brandon Green. At guard, he's a 5'6", fifth-year player from Natchitoches, Louisiana, number 3, Brian B. White. At guard, he's a 6'1" senior from Murphy, Texas, number 12, Cam Wells. At the other guard, he's a 5'8" senior from Opelousas, Louisiana, number 11, T.J. Jones. Reeves. And the head coach of your Gold Rush is Alfred Williams, the associate head coach, Harold Mitchell.
Seventh-year head coach Alfred Williams starting all 5 of those seniors. It's not very often you get a group of 5 to graduate at one time, so it's a nice gesture from Coach today. Brian White, Brandon Green, TJ Jones, Cam Wells, and Xavier Reeves. Reeves, leading scorer and rebounder on this team, back in the lineup. He's missed the last 5 games. Referees for tonight's action, Mr. Christian Kelly, Colin Schnauder, and Ryan Larry. They forgot to get a game ball, so off to the right of your screen, some of the players have gone down the hallway to get them. Make sure the referee checks it out, make sure it's okay. They might even run it by the other team, make sure they're okay with it. Here we go. We are ready for tip-off. Guards for Paul Quinn checking the ball as well before we go. And we are underway. Paul Quinn controls the opening tip, final regular season game for the Gold Rush. Paul Quinn does have 1 remaining. They have a makeup game to play on Monday. That's against LSU Alexandria. Rebound underneath, but then lost by DeAndre Davis. Cam Wells gives it to Reeves. Tries to kick it out to Brian White in the corner, but the pass too high for him. That'll be a turnover. Henry Hampton with the ball, looking to drive. Off balance, takes a shot. TJ Jones tracks down the rebound. He doesn't have help. He'll slow it up, pull-up jumper. TJ Jones gets the Gold Rush on the board first. TJ Jones, a 5'8" senior from Opelousas, Louisiana, prepped at Lafayette Christian Academy. They have an excellent boys and girls basketball programs there at LCA. There's Cam Wells, drives, gets in the lane, kicks it out to TJ Jones, long range 3, a little too strong, a rebound for Brandon Green. I believe they're going to stop to reset the shot clock. Green got that rebound. Green seeing his first action of the year here on senior day. The transfer started at Maryville. He's from Buford, Georgia, a product of Buford High School there. He stands 6'5". Here's Cam Wells in the lane again. Turnaround jump shot, gets a kind roll. And Xavier off to a 4-0 lead. Scramble for the ball here. Early timeout called by Paul Quinn to maintain possession. Xavier Reeves, who had initially knocked it away, is a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you here. Give you the first reminder, fans, remember to follow Xavier Athletics online and on social media for all your news, scores, and highlights on Gold Rush and Gold Nuggets teams and players. You can find us on the web at XULAGold.com. That's XULAGold.com. And at Xula Gold on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Shout out to Associate Athletic Director here, Ed Cassier, who is in charge of strategic communications, always puts things out on the website and on social media and takes care of the game notes for us to make sure we know what we're talking about when we bring you these games. Appreciate everything you do here at Xavier, Ed. Drive-in shot. No good by Travion Shaw. Shaw is the leading scorer for this team. Check that. He's the second leading scorer, 13.7 a game. It's Henry Hampton, number 0, with 15.7 a game, who leads for the Tigers. Jones lost the handle there for a moment. Shot clock now at 5. Cam Wells probably should have taken that shot, but drives inside instead and gets the mid-range jumper to go. There was no rush there by the Gold Rush. They were the Gold Patients, I guess you could call them, on that possession, and it paid off deep in the shot clock. Trevion Shaw, quick to the basket there, cuts along the baseline and gets Paul Quinn on the board. TJ Jones got the screen, got all the way to the basket, just couldn't get that short range shot to go. It's Shaw then with the rebound off the Williams miss. Shaw gets the rebound and the second chance points in the paint. Brian White gonna try a three, drills it. White, a fifth-year player. Prepped at Natchitoches Central High School in Natchitoches, Louisiana. That program's really come a long way as an athletic department. They're starting to put their high school basketball, volleyball, football games online. They have a nice little broadcasting program there in the school. So if there are any Natchitoches Central fans tuning in to the broadcast today, I hope you have been watching some of Brian White's alma mater as those kids get some exposure. Jeremy Lindsay and Lance Williams have checked in. Three-point basket for Lance Williams from the left side corner. Here's Hampton on the ball for the Tigers. Gets the switch, guarded by Reeves, and Hampton, who shoots 42% from behind the arc, drills one there. Williams loses the ball, and then he's going to get called for the first foul of the game, a reach-in foul there. First personal and first team foul there for Lance Williams. 12-7 lead through the first 5 minutes here in the Convocation Center. Happy Mardi Gras to all the New Orleans fans out there. Hope you all stay safe throughout the weekend and through Tuesday. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Number 13, Corey Wells, and number 20, Chris Ward check in, two forwards. TJ Jones pulls up, short on the jumper. Scramble for the rebound. Hampton comes away with it. He dishes to Norris Williams in the corner. Good for three. Williams, one of three, I think that 4 double-digit scorers out of the 5 starting lineup for this Tigers team. Shaw got into the paint, into the rim, but missed it. Corey Wells inside, draws contact, and Wells will go to the line. And foul is on Henry Hampton. That's his first and the first team foul on the Tigers. Corey Wells shoots 64% from the line. Misses the first off the front of the rim.
One more shot for Corey Wells.
Wells makes the second. There's Williams again. Ball in and out, rebound underneath. Shot blocked by Chris Ward. TJ Jones gets the assist to Jeremy Lindsay. Quick back the other way. The foul was on Chris Ward. That's his first second team foul. That was Norris Williams who had the drive. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Williams makes both free throws. He's the best free throw shooter on the Tigers team. That's the person you want to put on the line, 88% on the season. Lindsay with the drive and the kick out to Williams. Now Corey Wells. Three-point basket, good for Jeremy Lindsay. Lindsay, Jones, and Williams have all hit three-pointers so far for the Gold Rush. Another block inside by Ward. But Stanley Joseph gets the rebound and the second chance points. Joseph, you see guarding Ward there, listed at 7 foot. And Joseph gets the rejection there on Ward. Ball thrown away by Hampton. Brian White, Xavier Reeves return. Corey Dunning checks in for the first time for Xavier.
Reeves returns into the lineup along with B. White. Corey Dunning also into the lineup for your Gold Rush, number 4.
Reeves drives, gets in the lane, dishes outside to Williams, and Williams drills the three.
From 23, Lance Williams.
Gold Rush are 4 of 5 from behind the arc so far through the first 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Another timeout. It'll be a full timeout called by Paul Quinn. We'll take a break, back in 60 seconds. Welcome back from New Orleans. Gold Rush off to a hot shooting start here. Shooting close to 60% from the field. And 80% from behind the arc, 4 of 5. Floater by Norris Williams is good.
Passing by the Tigers, number 12, Williams.
White feeds Reeves, tries to go for the reverse layup. He's fouled and will go to the line.
And the foul goes against the Tigers, number 20.
Fouls on number 20, Stanley Joseph. That's his first.
Foul and the
Second team foul. Xavier Reeves going to go to the line.
at the line.
Short on the first. The one hole probably in Reeves' game. If you've watched him this year and listened to me on the broadcast, he only shoots 53% from the free throw line. Gets 1 of 2 there. Shoots well from the field, though, and averages over 13 points and almost 9 rebounds a game to lead this team. Good to have him back in the lineup. If you're Coach Alfred Williams and a Gold Rush fan, he's been out for 5 games. Ball thrown away. It's Cam Wells who comes up with it. Brian White drives baseline, kicks it over to Reeves. Reeves spins away from the double team, finds Lance Williams open for 3. Shot no good. Rebound for Shaw. Shaw cuts inside quick and has the ball knocked away. Good job by Corey Dunning getting back. Stephen Tynes and DeAutre Davis check back in for the Tigers. Halfway through the first. Scramble for the rebound underneath. The ball was going to go out of bounds off of Xavier. A little mistake there by Trevion Shaw. Go ahead and touch it, and then as soon as he did, it rolled over the baseline for a turnover. Six seconds on the shot clock. A throw in to Corey Dunning underneath the basket. He's rejected, tied up. They're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Gold Rush. That happened with 1 second on the shot clock. It's going to be a catch and shoot situation. Cam Wells did get the shot off, but it does not hit the rim, so it'll be a shot clock violation and a turnover to the Tigers. Xavier's missed their last 3 field goal attempts, and what was once a hot start for them now dropped just under 50%. Still good shooting numbers. Shot short by Hampton. Rebound underneath for Corey Dunning. Brian White for 3, off the mark. Xavier Reeves there for the rebounds. Xavier gets inside. And they're going to say he committed the offensive foul. That's his first. Second team foul. Correction, that's the third team foul. Fouls on Ward, Williams, and Reeves. Nice move inside. Chris Seif. And then a turnover. And Shaw gets to the basket. Basket's going to count. Fouls on Cam Wells, his first, fourth team foul. Shaw going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. And he does. It's now a one-point game. Largest lead was 8. T.J. Jones throws that ball away. Xavier's going to take a timeout. Talk things over here. It is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with him back in 60 seconds. Welcome back from the Convocation Center. 22-21, Xavier leads, 8:36 to play in the first half. Drive by Hampton, has it rejected, kicks it out to Trevion Shaw straight away at the top of the key. Paul Quinn has their first lead. Jay Ross has checked in, by the way, for the Gold Rush. Shot clock violation, second time today. The Gold Rush did not get a shot off before the 30-second clock expired.
Number 13, that's Corey Wells, first personal foul, team foul number 4.
Jay Ross checks out, Jeremy Lindsay back in.
Returns. Team foul number 5.
Here's Shaw inside. And a foul on the rebound attempt. Corey Wells had a rejection in there. Correction, no foul. It was a jump ball called. And Paul Quinn will have possession. Corey Dunning, Xavier Reeves return. They'll replace Cam Wells and Lance Williams. Three-point basket, no good. T.J. Jones grabs the board.
Corey Wells has it knocked away. Hampton got his hand in there, scramble for the loose ball, and Corey Dunning comes up with it in the corner. Good job by the big man to get away from a double team, pass it back out to Lindsay. Reeves going to take it in. The shot clock is at 5 again. Ball knocked away by Davis. 4 on the shot clock.
Williams, number 12.
Five starters back on the court now. For Paul Quinn. Dunning slips. That ball, I believe, was in Corey Wells' hand when the shot clock expired. It was. He made the basket, but it will not count. Williams originally lost the ball. Here's Hampton for 3, and it's good. Reeves drives inside, draws contact, and he'll go to the line. The foul's on number 30, Trevion Shaw. That's his first. And just the third team foul. Chris Ward checks in, replacing Corey Wells. Reeves short on both of his free throws. He's 1 for 4 from the line tonight. Drive all the way by Hampton. Shot no good. Lindsay comes up with the rebound. TJ Jones feeds Corey Dunning with the slam. Good aggressive move by Dunning to just go straight to the rim there. Credit Jeremy Lindsay, who got the ball out quick and ahead to TJ Jones. There's a steal there as Xavier Reeves gets his hand in. 4-on-1 here, going for the alley-oop. They're going to call a foul on Corey Wells. Check that, Corey Dunning. That's Dunning's first. And the 6th team foul. Trevion Shaw at the line. Shaw makes 1 of 2. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in the first half. TJ Jones, the floater. Floats that one just a little too high. He was going high glass, but it went right over the top of the backboard. Here's Shaw, pull up, fadeaway jumper. Rebound for Lindsay. Good job by DeAndre Davis. He was so close to running over Lindsay there. Dunning, spin move inside. He's fouled and will go to the line.
And the foul goes against the Tigers, number 5, Sadly, is first. Team foul number 4.
Fouls on number 5, Chris Scaffey.
At the line for your goal rush, that's Corey Dunning. He'll have 2 shots.
Dunning misses the first.
Substituting for the goal rush. Corey Wells, number 13. Brian White. B. White returns.
Corey Dunning, just a 44% free throw shooter. He and Reeves have both gotten to the line several times here. So the post players for the Gold Rush doing a good job drawing contact, but they haven't been able to get their baskets to fall, and they have not made their free throws. They're just 1 for 5 combined from the line so far today. Three-point basket good for Chris Scaffey. Brian White answers. Paul Quinn calls their third timeout, 32nd timeout. We'll stay with you here. Chance to remind you of some of the history here. This date in Gold Rush history, February 18th, back in 1999. Xavier won 78-45 on the road at Tougaloo to snap an 8-game losing streak that they were suffering during the 98-99 season. Freshman guard Julius Hall scored a game-high 22 points, and Xavier won for the first time in almost a month. The first time on the road since January 9th of that year. That was February 18th, 1999. Three timeouts called already. That's half the allotment for Paul Quinn here in the first half. Under 4 minutes to play now. Scaffey drives. Looks like he took one extra step, but they let him get away with it. He gets his own rebound. Can't get it to go, but draws the foul. It's going to be on Chris Ward. That's his second, and the 7th team foul.
His second personal team foul, number 7. Shooting at the line for the Tigers.
Scaffey misses the first. Scaffey short on the second. Post players for both teams having trouble converting their free throws. Lindsay drives inside, kicks it out. Here's Corey Wells with the floater. Joseph lost control of the ball, but his teammates able to get it back. 7 on the shot clock now. Long range 3. No good for Tynes, but a rebound underneath by Mohamed Ben Salah. He's fouled and will go to the line. Fouls on Jeremy Lindsay, his first, 8th team foul. Ben Salah, the lefty, too strong on the first. Corey Dunning returns, and freshman forward Caleb Huggins out on the floor for the first time today. Ben Salah misses both. Chance for Xavier to retake the lead on this possession. Williams gets it to Dunning in the paint. Too strong, and he's going to get called for the foul, reaching over the back of Joseph. Second foul on Corey Dunning. Ninth team foul, and that's going to put Joseph at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Joseph, the 7-foot center from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, misses the first of the 1-and-1. Caleb Huggins comes up with the rebound. It was tipped out there by Corey Dunning. I think we'll get credit for it on the stat sheet. Lindsay misses it. Huggins got that rebound, tipped it out to Dunning. So the two of them have helped each other out on opposite ends of the floor. Brian White creates space off the mark. Henry Hampton comes away with it, looking to run the floor. He slips, and he's going to be called for the travel. DJ Jones returns to the court for the Gold Rush. Here's Jones, guarded by Shaw. Williams drives in the lane, gets the basket, but they say the foul is on the floor. It's on number 10, Steven Tynes. That's his first, 5th team foul. 20-second reset on the shot clock. Jones drives, loses the handle. I think he lost his footing there as well. Court seems to be a little slick for both players here today. Tynes drives, pulls up the dribble. Discussion amongst the referees. Think whether or not that foul was on the floor or not. I think they're going to call the foul against Paul Quinn. No, it is against Xavier, I believe, on Brian White. We'll check that. It is the 10th team foul. The basket's going to count for Tynes. He's going to go to the line and try to complete the three-point play. Free throw no good. Corey Dunning comes away with the rebound as we approach 1 minute to play here in the first half. Basket no good. Rebound for Williams. Straightaway three. Norris Williams hits it. Six-point lead for Paul Quinn, matches their largest of the game. TJ Jones with 7 on the shot clock. Gets it to Caleb Huggins. His shot no good. Shot clock is off. Open from the 3 is Hampton, and he drills it. TJ Jones, as the buzzer sounds, cuts the lead to 7. 38-31, Paul Quinn leads here at the half. Paul Quinn shot 41% in the first half. Xavier shot 42%, but did not quite have as many attempts. A few extra rebounds for Paul Quinn. And a few more trips to the free throw line. They did not shoot well there, though. They were 4 of 11 from the free throw line. Xavier just 2 for 8. Neither team was able to convert their free throws. So a 7-point lead for the visiting Paul Quinn Tigers as we are at the halftime intermission. We'll take the break, and we'll be back. A few minutes left in the halftime intermission to go over some stats and individual high point leaders. Stay with us. You're watching Xavier University men's basketball on the Xavier University YouTube channel. Welcome back from the Convocation Center here in New Orleans, where Paul Quinn leads 38-31 at the half over the Xavier Gold Rush. Some halftime stats. In the first half, Paul Quinn shot 43.8% from the field, just slightly higher than Xavier's 42.9%. But both teams were really hot from behind the arc. Paul Quinn, 60%, 6 of 10 on three-point field goal attempts, and Xavier, 62.5%, 5 out of 8. Leading scorers for Paul Quinn, Trevion Shaw and Norris Williams, both in double digits with 10 points. Leading scorer on the season, Henry Hampton, just behind them with 9 points. He was 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Norris Williams was 2 for 4. For Xavier, 2 players with 6 points. That's guard Brian White and guard Lance Williams. They were both 2 for 3 from behind the arc. They missed a combined 3 field goals inside of the three-point line in the first half. And Jeremy Lindsay chipped in 5. Red River Athletic Conference men's and women's basketball tournaments will be held next weekend, February 24th through 26th. That's Friday through Sunday at the Rapides Parish Coliseum in Alexandria, Louisiana. LSUA is the host for that event. The Xavier women will be either the 4th or the 5th seed. The Xavier men will be, at worst, the 3 seed. There's a possibility they could take the 2nd or even the 1st. No, I don't believe they have the tiebreaker with LSU Shreveport. LSU Shreveport is 1 game up of both Xavier and Texas A&M Texarkana. So those will be the top 3 seeds. I think LSU-S has the tiebreak with both teams if they should finish together. Final regular season game for both Texarkana and LSU Shreveport later on today. Those are scheduled for 4 p.m. tip-offs, as was this game before it was moved up to noon due to the cancellation of the women's game. A reminder, the women got a forfeit win today over the Paul Quinn women's team, who had to end their season early due to not enough players sufficient.
First game of a doubleheader featuring your Xavier Gold Rush.
And a reminder from the PA announcer here, softball and baseball has started. Baseball started their season out at Wesley Barrow Stadium yesterday. They are underway also today. First game of a doubleheader. And they lead Louisiana Christian in that first game. Gold Rush inbound to begin play here in the second half. They trail by 7. First time these teams met earlier in the year. Xavier won 72-64 on the road. Corey Wells led the team with 21 points that day. He's been quiet tonight. Nice move inside. Chris Ward gets the first bucket of the second frame. And this is the 24th overall meeting between these teams. Xavier leads that series 19-4. But after leading by 8 in the first half, they were outscored by 15, put Paul Quinn up by 7 when we hit the intermission. Jeremy Lindsay comes away with that. Nice crossover move to get to the hoop, but he can't finish the play. Got to take advantage of those easy baskets. Basket made by Trevion Shaw, who now has 12 to lead all players. Out on the court to start the second half for the Gold Rush, it's TJ Jones, Cam Wells, Jeremy Lindsay, and Lance Williams in the backcourt. Williams there with the three-pointer, no good. They're joined by Chris Ward down in the post. A shot put off there. Not sure if Lindsay just played good defense or got credit for the shot block. There is a shot block on the other end by DeAndre Davis. Shaw again underneath. Shaw's listed at 6'7". He's had good feet all day. You can see how well he moves. He has been a handle for the post players of the Gold Rush to guard. Davis got his hand in there, knocked it away, but Xavier maintains possession. Shot clock in single digits now. Chris Ward takes a shot, does hit the rim, so they avoid a 4 shot clock violation of the day. Quick 3-point attempt there. No good for Tynes. And then a rebound and the basket good for Travion Shaw. Fouls on Cam Wells. That's his second. First team foul of the second half. All 5 subs actually check in for the Gold Rush. You see Tracy Steele for the first time. There's a foul on that rebound. It's against Steven Tynes. That's his second. So on the court for Xavier here now, it's Brian White at the point. He's joined by Tracy Steele in the backcourt. The front court consists of Corey Dunning, Corey Wells, and Xavier Reeves. Corey Wells shot no good. Rebound underneath for Dunning. Good job by Tracy Steele following up Dunning's miss. Fouls on Travion Shaw, his second team foul. Tracy Steele going to go to the line to shoot 2. Steele just 5 of 11 from the line on the year so far. Misses that one now 5 of 12. Shoots under 50%. And Steele makes 1 of 2. It's DeAndre Davis who gets the contact. He'll go to the line. And foul is on Brian White. That's his first. Second team foul. Here's Davis, the 6'6" forward, shoots 76% from the line. Davis gets both. The one post player we've seen connect on his free throw attempts. Corey Wells went for the slam, got it rejected. That was Davis with the shot block. Smith, check that, Shaw driving, and a foul called Offensive foul called on DeAndre Davis, his first, third team foul. Moving screen there. Quick down the court to Xavier Reeves. And Reeves is fouled, he'll go to the line. Foul's on Davis, he's quickly picked up his second. It's the fourth team foul. Davis will check out, replaced by Stanley Joseph. Here's Xavier Reeves at the line. He's 1 for 4 today.
Xavier Reeves shooting. Sub is in for the Tigers. Stanley Joseph.
Reeves can't get the second to fall either. Rebound for Joseph. Hampton lost that ball off his body. It'll be a turnover. Hampton's going to take a break. Chris Scaffey replaces him. Here's Corey Wells. Has it knocked away by Scaffey. Williams all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Rebound underneath. And a foul. It was Joseph who got the rebound. Foul is on Corey Wells. That's his second. Third team foul here in the second half. And Scaffey's at the line to shoot 2. Corey Dunning with the rebound after Scaffey misses the second of 2. Brian White, three-point attempt, no good. Rebound for Williams. Jump ball called. Paul Quinn will maintain possession. Xavier's won 6 games in a row. The last time they won 7 straight to close the regular season was way back in 1982, 41 years ago. Does not look like they will do that again unless they can complete a big comeback here, down now by 13. That 81-82 season was a really good one for the Gold Rush team. They lost their opener, then won 27 games to finish the regular season 27-1. They lost their opener in the NAIA National Championship Tournament to finish 27-2 that year. Joseph's shot no good. Double technical foul is going to be called.
Number 30. And for the Gold Rush, number 13, Corey Wells. Double technical foul.
Double technicals assessed against Corey Wells for the Gold Rush and Trevion Shaw for Paul Quinn. White kicks it out. Corey Wells will try his hand for 3. No good. Rebound for Ben Salah. Wide open Can't get that to go. It was Corey Wells who got the rebound, and then a foul called on Norris Williams. It's going to be his first. Sixth team foul here in the second half. Ball knocked away there by Hampton. Lands on the sideline though. There's Cam Wells, who's back in the game. Wells drives, has his shot rejected. They're going to foul call on number 11, Mohammed Ben Salah. His first, seventh team foul. It's a shooting foul. Cam Wells will shoot 2 here at the line. Lance Williams returns. He'll replace Tracy Steele. Williams misses both. Corey Wells was able to initially touch that. Almost got the rebound. Couldn't maintain the handle, but then it goes off of bounds off of Paul Quinn. And it'll be Gold Rush basketball. Update on the free throw numbers. Paul Quinn, 7 of 16, just under 44%. Meanwhile, Xavier, 3 for 14. Shooting 21% from the free throw line. Lance Williams. Twisted his ankle a bit there, it looks like. He's trying to walk it off. He wants to continue. It's his right ankle. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here's White for 3, comes up short. Henry Hampton has the rebound. Scaffey for 3, drills it. Largest lead of the game so far. 16 points. The drive and the basket will count for Cam Wells. Fouls on number 5, Chris Scaffey. That is his second. 8th team foul. TJ Jones returns, as does Jathan Ross. First time we've seen Caleb Crane check in today. Xavier Reeves waiting to check in for Wells if he makes this free throw. It's short. His brother Corey with the rebound. Shot no good. Ball knocked away. Last touched. Last touch by Xavier. Referee originally was going to award them the ball, but good teamwork by the officials. Last touch there. Actually, they do say it was last touched by Paul Quinn, so it will be Xavier ball. And then Jathan Ross stepped out of bounds there, causing the turnover. Things not gone the way of the Gold Rush here this afternoon. Still plenty of time to play here. doesn't seem to be a lot of energy from the squad here on senior day. 3-point basket good there for Steven Tynes. Spin move, jump shot, no good for Corey Wells. Three-point attempt for Scaffey, no good. Caleb Crane gets it to the corner. Three-point basket is good for Jathan Ross. Crane with the assist. Basket no good for Scaffey. Ross came away with the rebound. Here's TJ Jones up top for Crane. Swings it back to Ross. And Ross hits another three-pointer. Crowd getting a little bit of energy here. Shot off the mark there for Tynes. Chance to cut the lead back down to double digits. It had grew to as big as 17. Rebound underneath. That was Caleb Crane who corralled it. They are going to call a jump ball. Possession stays with Xavier.
Substitution in for the Tigers, number 12, Woods. No touch ball. No touch ball.
Ball knocked out by Paul Quinn. Jathan Ross, nice drive, and he dishes to an open Corey Wells. Well, the lead is now 9. Nice 8-point run to cut that 17-point lead down to double digits. Paul Quinn will take a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him back in 60 seconds from the Convocation Center. Welcome back from the Convocation Center. An 8-point run has cut the deficit to single digits. A Gold Rush. We've had a little bit more energy here after going down by 17. Quick game reset. Paul Quinn only has 2 timeouts remaining. Xavier has 5. Xavier already in the bonus. Paul Quinn has committed 8 team fouls here in the second half. Meanwhile, Xavier's only committed 4. They have 2 to give. Shot no good from Hampton. Xavier Reeves with the rebound, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
It's against the Tigers, number 0, Hampton.
It's against Henry Hampton. That's his second.
And the
Ninth team foul. Correction, the next thing, that's the third on Hampton. So Xavier Reeves. Big free throw attempt here for the fifth-year grad student. He's 1 for 6 from the line tonight. He gets the first of the 1-and-1 to get the bonus free throw. Misses the second. Ball almost thrown away there by Williams. Shot clock at 10. And Shaw has it stripped. Here's Jathan Ross, straightaway three, no good. Davis with the rebound. Jathan Ross has been quick on the trigger. Step back three is good for Henry Hampton. Lead back into double digits. Foul assessed on number 12, Norris Williams. Corey Wells will shoot. That's the 10th team foul. They said it was 1-and-1, but I believe that was 10, so this should be a two-shot double bonus foul. And that's why you heard the horn come from the scorer's table. The foul on Williams was his second. It was the 10th team foul. And Corey gets one of two to fall. So for the final 8 minutes, 45 seconds, it'll be two shots for every foul that Paul Quinn commits. Blocking foul is called. Foul's on number 2, Caleb Crane. That's his first.
The foul goes against Northwest, number 2, Crane is first. Team foul for 5.
Norris Williams going to go to the line and try to complete the three-point play. He does not. Reeves there for the rebound. Reeves trailing. He gets the basket, the assist from Crane, who had drove down along the baseline. Ball knocked away. Jathan Ross gets credit for the steal. Crane goes hard to the basket. He's fouled and will go to the line. It's against Henry Hampton. That's his fourth foul, the leading scorer for this Tigers team in foul trouble with 8 minutes to play. Caleb Crane will shoot 2. Hasn't been to the line much this year, just 8 of 15. He misses the first. Crane has played in 23 of the 28 games this season. 4 starts. Crane makes one of two. Cuts the lead to single digits again. Xavier will need to keep this energy up both ends of the floor if they want to chip away at this lead and have a chance to come back here. Shot clock winding down. It's at 6. Spin move. Shaw, no good. Rebound underneath and put back in by Norris Williams. Three-point basket is short. Corey Welsh chases down the rebound. TJ Jones, foot on the line, no good. Reeves with the rebound. Crane passed up the three-point attempt. Gets the drive and connects on the mid-range jumper. 6:54 to play. Paul Quinn leads 60-51 and a timeout called by Xavier. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll be back from the Convocation Center. Welcome back. 6:54 to play. 60-51. 9-point lead for Paul Quinn. They led by 7 at the half and by as many as 17 with about 11 minutes to play. Xavier has chipped away at that lead over the last 5 minutes. Hampton with 12, Williams with 14, and Shaw with 16. 3 players in double digits for the Tigers. No players in double digits for Xavier. Corey Wells leads with 7 points. Joseph traveled. Jathan Ross from the corner had his shot blocked. He's claiming he was fouled, but not called. Here's a call, though. Goes against Corey Wells, and that's his 4th. 6th team foul now. So Paul Quinn will go to the line for 1 and 1 on the next team foul committed by Xavier. Six minutes to play now in the game. With Shaw backing everyone down, misses the shot. Reeves with the rebound and quickly up the floor. With the left hand goes Caleb Crane. Shot missed there by Williams. The follow-up by Ben Salah, no good as well. Reeves came away with the board. Crane pulls up, drills it. And now the lead is just 5. So Xavier's starting to get hot again from the field. Shooting under 40% for the game, though. Here's Scaffey from long range. No good. Reeves hauls in the rebound. Ross, nice pass inside. Cam Wells finishes it off. Timeout called. This timeout is called by Xavier. I do believe, no, it's on Paul Quinn. They will only have one remaining. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you here. A reminder, the Red River Athletic Conference men's and women's basketball tournaments next weekend, February 24th to 26th. That's Friday through Sunday. Both the Xavier men and women will play on Friday the 24th in the quarterfinals. That's hosted by LSUA in Alexandria, Louisiana. The Rapides Parish Coliseum will be the venue. If you log on to the Red River Athletic Conference website, they will have links to live streams and you can watch. 8 teams make the tournament. Paul Quinn ineligible this year for the postseason. So although they are in the top 8 in the men's standings, they will not be going to Alexandria next weekend. Xavier men currently sit tied with Texas A&M, Texarkana for second place in the conference. Both of them one game behind first place LSU Shreveport. Three-point ball game now. Still no scorers in double digits for the Gold Rush. All 20 players on the roster dressed out here tonight for senior night. Brandon Green saw his first action of the season. Xavier Reeves, nice crossover, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line. Reeves got the steal. Took it right down the floor to the hoop. Nice crossover to beat Shaw. The foul is on number 5, Chris Scaffey. That's his third personal. We'll stop counting team fouls, as everything will be 2 shots from here on out. Reeves can't get the roll on the first. Reeves gets the second. He's 3 for 10 from the line tonight. He sure has had his opportunities. Both teams shooting under 50% from the free throw line. It's not something Xavier does particularly well on the season. They shoot just 61% as a team. Here's Shaw. Back out to Hampton. 3-point attempt, no good. Shaw with the rebound. Doesn't go. TJ Jones comes up with the rebound. Cam Wells drives to the hoop, banks it in off the glass. We're tied at 60 with 4:01 to play. Gold Rush have erased a 17-point Tigers lead. Shaw dishes to Davis, who clearly traveled. So do the fans think, and so do I, but a foul is going to be called. It's against Cam Wells. That's his third. And you can hear the boos coming from the fans. That's the 7th team foul. Not only did I think it was a travel, but I thought that shot was on the floor, but they're going to call it a shooting foul. So 2 for Davis from the line. He gets the kind roll. Davis is a pretty good free throw shooter, 76%. He's the one post player who's been successful from the line tonight, although he misses the second. Cam Wells comes up with the rebound. Davis 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Drive, left-hand layup is good for Jathan Ross. First lead here in the second half comes with under 3.5 minutes to play. Shot blocked by Corey Wells, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called. I believe that is on Trevion Shaw. Nope, they're saying it's on DeAndre Davis. It's his 3rd. It's going to put Corey Wells at the line to shoot the double bonus. Wells drills the first. Wells gets both the foul. He's 5 for 8 from the line tonight, has 9 points. By the way, his brother Cam, the Wells brothers from Murphy, Tennessee. His brother Cam, the senior today, first Gold Rush player in double digits. That layup last time down the floor gave him 10. The floater there for Henry Hampton is good. Wells drives, can't make it, but a rebound there for Jathan Ross. And Jay Ross now with 10 to join Cam Wells in double digits. Drive here by Williams and kicks it out to Shaw, who drives, body contact. Corey Wells is going to be called for his 4th personal. Check that. That is his 5th foul. Corey Wells is going to foul out with 2:08 to play. He had 9 points on 2 of 7 from the field, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds tonight. Xavier Reeves checks back in to replace Wells. First free throw is good for Shaw. Shaw is now 3 of 5 from the line tonight, has 17 points to lead all players. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Jathan Ross. Ross and Crane have seen extended minutes here, especially in the second half, and some of their three-point shooting has led to the comeback. I was skeptical it would happen. They have a chance now. They have the lead again. Do the Gold Rush. Shot clock at 6. TJ Jones just gets it off, hits the rim. Can they get the rebound? They cannot. Fast break is on. Tynes, contact on the body. That's going to be a foul. Tynes will go to line to shoot 2. It's assessed to Jathan Ross. That's his first. And the 9th team foul. Next whistle on Xavier will put The Tigers into the double bonus, so both teams will be in the double bonus. As Tynes makes the first, he'll have a chance to tie things up here with his second free throw attempt. 90 seconds to play. And he gets it. So we're all knotted up with a minute and a half to go. Who can win these last 90 seconds as soon as TJ Jones gets it over the half-court line? Coach Alfred Williams is going to take a timeout. That's his third. Xavier will have 3 remaining. Paul Quinn down to just 1. Both teams are going to be in the double bonus. Again, Xavier looking to finish the regular season with 7 straight victories for the first time since 1982, 41 years ago. They actually finished with 27 straight wins to finish that season after losing their season opener. .124 to play when the teams return to the court. Xavier will inbound from the far sideline right next to their bench. It's TJ Jones, Caleb Crane, Jathan Ross, Cam Wells, and Xavier Reeves out on the court. TJ Jones gets the screen. He doesn't get the basket, but there's a foul called on the rebound. Foul goes against Paul Quinn. DeAndre Davis, number 14. That's his 4th foul. Xavier Reeves back to the line. He's already made double-digit trips to the line, 3 of 10 so far.
One more shot.
Reeves gets the roll on the second. Xavier will take another timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. Paul Quinn still with just the 1. 1-point ball game, 67-66. It's a full timeout. A reminder, at the conclusion of the regular season, at the end of the day, the final seedings will be set for next weekend's conference tournament. Make sure you stay tuned to the Xavier website or Xavier social media to catch the first look at the game times for next Friday in the Red River Athletic Conference quarterfinals. You can find us on the web, of course, at XULAGold.com. That's XULAGold.com, and Xula Gold on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Still on the court for the Gold Rush. TJ Jones, Caleb Crane, Lance Williams, Jathan Ross, and Xavier Reeves down in the post. Here we go. 1 minute remaining in the ball game.
1 minute.
The drive, floater shot, no good, nor is the putback. Jump ball is going to be called. Fans do not agree with that call. Certainly looked like a reach over the back by Davis, who has 4 fouls. 16 seconds on the shot clock as the Tigers maintain possession. Corey Dunning's going to check in for defensive purposes. He'll replace TJ Jones. They did reset the shot clock to 20 seconds after the jump ball. And with 2 on the shot clock, Norris Williams banks it in, puts Paul Quinn back up. Less than a second differential between shot and game clock. With 22.2 to go on the game clock, 22 showing on the shot clock. Xavier calls a timeout. Both teams will have 1 timeout remaining. And both teams, of course, are in the double bonus. Next up for both these teams, Paul Quinn has 1 makeup game from the regular season to play. They'll play LSU Alexandria on Monday. And of course, as I just mentioned, Xavier will play in the quarterfinal round of the Red River Athletic Conference Tournament in Alexandria on Friday. Game time to be announced perhaps by the end of the day or tomorrow. Xavier will inbound in front of their bench, down by 1. Got to think they'll be patient, hold for the final shot. A drive by Williams, and then he throws it away. With 8.5 to play. Foul is called. It's going to send the Tigers to the free throw line. The foul is on Lance Williams. It's his second. Williams threw it away and had to hustle back and stop the clock with the foul. It's Hampton who shoots 76% from the line. He has a chance to make it a 3-point game if he can convert both free throws. They'll wave that shot off. There's a discussion about whether it's a 2-shot foul or 1-and-1, but it is the 10th team foul. So it should be 2 shots. Referees having a conference. They may need to consult the scores table, which they should. Now a discussion with the referee between both coaches. So the first shot did not count as the horn went off, and there was some confusion. And they're going to say it's 1-and-1. Nope, the referee is signaling 2 shots, it looked like, to the players, but they're ready to go get the rebound in case of a miss. So there's confusion all around. on what is happening. Anyway, Henry Hampton makes the point moot. He makes the first of these 2 free throws. And he should have had the second regardless. And he makes 2. It's a 3-point ball game. Paul Quinn's going to take their final timeout and set up their defense. Xavier still has 1 timeout remaining. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with him back in 60 seconds for the conclusion here in the Convocation Center. Welcome back. 8.5 seconds to play. Xavier will have the length of the floor to go. They do have 1 timeout remaining. As soon as they get it across the midcourt stripe, they call a timeout. 5.1 seconds to go. Quick reset. Both teams are out of timeouts, and both teams are in the double bonus. Whether the referees know it or not is another question. This game has come down to the free throw line. Neither team has shot very well, but Paul Quinn has converted 3 more times from the line. That will account for their 3-point lead. They're 13 of 25, 52% from the line. Xavier got to the line a few more times, but they have made just 10 out of 27, 37%. The rebounds, all even at 44 apiece. Xavier has benefited from 41 points off the bench. That includes Jay Ross, who's in double digits. Cam Wells got the start tonight. He also has 10. Ball thrown away by Reeves. And the shot missed at the buzzer, but it doesn't matter. Paul Quinn had the lead there. They take the game 70-67. That ends Xavier's 6-game win streak. Paul Quinn improves to 14-7 on the season, 12-7 in the conference. Xavier, meanwhile, falls to 19-8. They are 14-6. They finished Red River Athletic Conference play. Now they sit in 3rd place. Leading scorers for the game for the visitors, the Paul Quinn Tigers, they were led by Travion Shaw, who had 17. Henry Hampton had 16, as did Norris Williams. For Xavier, I just mentioned Jay Ross off the bench and Cam Wells, both with 10 points to lead the way. On the boards, Xavier Reeds had 8, Corey Dunning had 7 for the Gold Rush. Update on the final on Xavier baseball, 3-0. Gold Rush 3-1 over Xavier Christian. Louisiana Christian. 3-1 Xavier over Louisiana Christian. That's out at Wesley Barrow Stadium. So glad to bring you that update from the baseball diamond at Wesley Barrow before we go off the air here. That'll do it for us from the Convocation Center. One final reminder for all your Xavier Athletics news, scores, and highlights. Follow us on the web at XULAGold.com. That's XULAGold.com, and XULA Gold on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you all for joining us today. I'm Andrew Byer saying thank you
Final score from the Convocation Center, Paul Quinn 70, Xavier 67.